Welcome to Livin Big with Big Regg. Now, I want us to start this channel because I got a lot that I like to say. There's always a lot on my mind, and no better people to share with than the people in the YouTube community. Now, I want to start by saying I'm a Ravens fan in Connecticut, and while there's a few of us out here, we out here and we represent like crazy. All right, but this channel is not just gonna be about the Ravens. Although it's probably gonna be a lot of my content, it's gonna also be about everyday life and the power of mindset in life. Now, there'll be times where we get real deep and times where we just plain get rowdy. We're gonna start this off by talking about the Baltimore Ravens and what the plans need to be this offseason now that they've hired Todd Monken as offensive coordinator and the Lamar Jackson situation is still up in the air. Now, as far as the defense goes, we should probably focus on letting some of the older vets walk so that way we can put in the youth and let them do what they do. And hopefully they put forth the effort that we need, especially away or no way, as I like to call them. And if the defense can progress with the youth, that's great. But the important side here is the offensive side. And I think we start fixing that by picking up a guy like a DJ Chark or, some veteran that could bring in a veteran presence to the locker room. But we still draft a heavy wide receiver draft and go in, get the players we need to excite and incite youth and juice into this receiver core. While it may be a young receiving core now, I feel like it's a young, slow developing receiver core. Whereas we need guys that are going to come in and, excuse me for no other phrase, but balls to the wall and just go for it. Now, as far as signing Lamar, I don't know what the deal is with his contract. We've all heard the different rumors out there or disrespectful numbers. In my eyes, I think the man needs to be paid and paid very well. I think you give him a contract about $250 million. It doesn't have to be fully guaranteed. The reports come out of his camp supposedly is that he doesn't need fully guaranteed contract. So if you could give him an average of about 55 a year and put him up there with the most possible guaranteed, I'd still give him at least $220 million in guarantees. The man's earned it. 2019, unanimous MVP, one of only two to do it. His arm ability is better than what anybody gives him credit for. The man truly is talented. Now, let's talk about Todd Monken and what he can do with this offense if he's given Lamar Jackson and those wide receiver weapons we talked about. Todd Monken has proven to be able to run an assortment of offenses. Now, I think a lot of this information from Sip to Tally Films and Coach Evans, he helped get Jamarcus Russell and Dwayne Bowe to the NFL, essentially. Those guys had monster years under Todd Monken. Now, in no way, shape, or form am I saying Todd Monken's this godly offensive coordinator. But what he is very good at everything rather than being a specialist at one thing. And what the Ravens can use is a guy that's good at everything and well-rounded. As we know, John Harbaugh and company love to draft guys that can play multiple positions and be of use for multiple ways for a team. Now, I know a lot of people are going to hate to hear this, but a guy like Pat Ricard, he's going to be a guy that's going to be used on those plays where he's blocking, run blocking, but he can be used as a diversion for play action passes in the Todd Monken system. Now, I personally would like to see Pat Ricard as a free agent. Drewski can go. I got no problem with that. But if we're going to keep him, Todd Monken may be the guy to help us use them properly. We'll get our running backs in there. We'll have a healthy J.K. And who knows where we go from there. I mean, this offense can turn into something beautiful. But again, starts with getting Lamar under contract and getting a decent receiver core. Doesn't have to be top 5. We know Lamar can take top talent and do good big things, but we've seen him do it with the bottom talent, bottom tier wide receivers, and still won MVP. So when he gets that top talent, when he gets those tier 1 guys, he's going to be an elite problem for the league, even bigger than what he already is. His arm will become number 1 focus, allowing his legs not only to rest, but then to be the ultimate threat when you are rushing him with the defensive ends and him being able to shake loose and get free and get upfield. The Baltimore Ravens are in for a big year if they follow those core steps. Get a receiving core, get Lamar Jackson signed, and let's see where it goes. I'm ready to ride that train for a big season. I know everybody else in Baltimore is. And hopefully, I'll be here with you on YouTube enjoying that season. Y'all have a good one. Everybody stay blessed.